Every single day, thousands of tons of organic waste are discarded and forgotten, but here they do not end their journey in a dark, silent landfill. Instead, this mountain of forgotten scraps marks the beginning of an extraordinary transformation, a journey of rebirth into a high-end premium energy source for the world. Witness the power of industrial innovation as colossal robotic systems organize the chaos, preparing for a process that redefines the very meaning of modern waste management. What was once considered useless is now the raw fuel for a scientific revolution, where engineering meets environmental stewardship on a truly massive and impressive scale. The first step is total deconstruction, where powerful grinders break down the physical structure of the waste, turning various scraps into a manageable and uniform flow. Nothing is spared as the mechanical teeth rotate with relentless force, pulverizing everything from citrus peels to discarded bones into a thick, concentrated organic slurry. This industrial behemoth stands as the gateway to the future, exerting enough pressure to flatten steel, yet fine-tuned to process the delicate remains of our kitchens. The result is a consistent, nutrient-rich paste, ready to be stripped of its impurities and condensed into its most essential and valuable chemical component, pure carbon. Outside, the facility shines like a beacon of hope, its polished surfaces reflecting a commitment to cleanliness that contrasts sharply with the raw materials being processed. This is a temple of sustainability, where technology and nature harmonize to solve one of the greatest challenges of our modern, high-consumption urban society today. The heart of the factory begins to beat as high-pressure pumps move the sludge forward, pushing it toward its ultimate trial of heat and extreme physical force. Welcome to the reactor, a towering structure where the laws of physics are harnessed to accelerate geological time, turning organic matter into coal in minutes. The organic slurry races through these transparent veins, its color deepening as it prepares to enter the high-temperature environment of the hydrothermal liquefaction zone. Heat becomes the catalyst for change, rising to 500 degrees Celsius, simulating the intense conditions found deep within the Earth's crust over millions of years. Simultaneously, pressure climbs to 200 bar, a crushing force that bends the very molecules of the waste, breaking old bonds to create something entirely new. At the molecular level, a violent dance occurs. Carbon atoms are liberated from their organic prisons, seeking out one another to form the foundation of charcoal. The reactor core hums with energy, a controlled storm of transformation that purifies the material, stripping away water and oxygen to leave behind concentrated carbon energy. Behind the scenes, experts monitor every micro-adjustment, ensuring the delicate balance of heat and pressure is maintained for the highest possible yield of biocarbon output. Periodic releases of pressure signal the progress of the reaction, a rhythmic breathing that keeps the massive system stable and safe during this intense chemical metamorphosis. The liquid thickens, its consistency changing as the carbon particles begin to aggregate, forming a dense, energy-packed substance that will soon become our premium barbecue fuel. Precision is paramount. Laser sensors sweep the tanks, detecting even the slightest variation in temperature to ensure the carbonization process is perfectly uniform from start to finish. The reactor yields its prize, a hot, steaming flow of carbonized material, now fundamentally different from the kitchen scraps that entered the system only moments ago. This industrial landscape is a testament to human ingenuity, turning the problem of waste into a solution for sustainable energy through the mastery of chemical engineering. As the material leaves the heat, it enters the cooling phase, stabilizing the newly formed carbon structures before they proceed to the final refinement and drying stages. With the reaction complete, the transition is successful. We have successfully bridged the gap between biological waste and mineral-like energy in a single, efficient process. Now, the separation begins. We must extract the pure essence of the carbon from the remaining liquids to prepare for the creation of the final charcoal product. Entering the filtration zone, the atmosphere shifts to clinical precision. This is where the black is purified into the high-grade material required for premium grilling. Nanofilters, thinner than a human hair, work tirelessly to separate every drop of unwanted moisture, leaving behind a concentrated paste of the finest carbon particles imaginable. The result is a rich, glossy paste that looks like liquid chocolate, but possesses the energy density of coal, a pure byproduct of our advanced recycling technology. In the vacuum dryer, the last of the moisture vanishes instantly. Watch as the paste transforms into a fine, dry powder that shimmers like crushed black diamonds. Each grain of this powder is a concentrated unit of heat, free from the impurities and odors that plague traditional wood charcoal or low-quality coal alternatives. Tons of this black gold accumulate, forming perfect mounds of energy. It is a sight of industrial beauty, born from the very things we once threw away. The texture, soft, yet the potential is hard and intense. This powder is the soul of our product, the purest expression of recycled energy ever created. Continuous sampling ensures that every batch meets our rigorous standards for purity and carbon content, guaranteeing a consistent experience for the most demanding grill masters. The hum of the centrifuge is the sound of progress and mechanical symphony that drives the separation of waste from value with absolute, unwavering efficiency and speed. Sifters refine the powder further, ensuring only the most uniform particles proceed to the pressing stage, responsible for the structural integrity of the final briquettes. This massive reserve of biocarbon represents a significant reduction in landfill waste, transformed into a commodity that holds immense value in the global energy market. A touch of natural, organic binder is added to the powder, preparing the particles to be fused together under the immense pressure of our specialized industrial presses. The mixture is now ready for its final physical form. It travels toward the molding line, where it will be forged into the iconic shapes of luxury charcoal. 500 tons of pressure descend in an instant, crushing the carbon powder into a solid, rock-hard block that defies its origins as soft kitchen waste. As the piston retract, perfect hexagonal briquette is revealed. It is dense, heavy, and remarkably strong, a masterpiece of modern mechanical compression and structural design. Listen to the sound of quality. These bricks ring like ceramic when they touch, a indicator of their extreme density and the absence of internal air pockets. Automation ensures every piece is handled with care, maintaining the sharp edges and smooth surfaces that characterize our premium brand of sustainable, high-performance bio-char. Precision laser etching adds the final touch of luxury, branding each piece with a mark of excellence that consumers can trust for their most important culinary events. Every single briquette undergoes a visual and structural scan, ensuring that only the most perfect specimens make it into our signature matte black packaging for the market. The internal structure is flawless, a solid mass of carbon that will burn evenly and provide a steady, high heat output for hours on end without breaking. The factory floor is a ballet of heavy machinery, a rhythmic and powerful display of manufacturing prowess that turns tons of powder into thousands of premium charcoal bricks. The hexagonal design and hollow center are not just for aesthetics. They are engineered for optimal airflow, ensuring the charcoal lights easily and burns with maximum efficiency. One final drying phase removes any residual moisture from the binder, locking in the hardness and ensuring the charcoal is ready for immediate use upon opening the box. Our charcoal is clean to the touch, a revolutionary feature that makes it as convenient to handle as it is efficient to use in professional and home kitchens. From individual scraps to massive pallets, the scale of this operation is designed to meet the growing global demand for eco-friendly, high-performance grilling and heating energy. Weight and size are monitored to the milligram, ensuring that every box delivered contains the exact amount of energy promised to our customers and partners worldwide. Behind every premium product is a world of scientific proof. In our laboratory, we verify the chemistry of our charcoal to ensure it remains unrivaled in quality. Under the microscope, the carbon structure is revealed as a perfect honeycomb, a geometry that facilitates the most efficient combustion and heat distribution possible in nature. This precise porosity is the secret to our no-smoke guarantee. allowing oxygen to reach every part of the fuel for a complete and incredibly clean burning process. In the burn chamber, the results are undeniable. No smoke, no foul odors, just a steady, intense red glow that signals the presence of nearly pure carbon energy. We measure the heat output with infrared precision, confirming that our bio-char reaches and maintains the high temperatures necessary for perfect searing and slow roasting alike. With a calorific value of 8,000 kilocalories per kilogram, our product outperforms traditional wood charcoal by a significant margin, providing more heat for a longer duration. Chemical analysis confirms the absence of heavy metals or toxins, making this one of the safest fuels available for cooking and food preparation in any environment. Time is on your side. Our briquettes burn up to 3 times longer than ordinary charcoal, reducing the need for constant refilling and allowing chefs to focus on cooking. Every batch must pass these rigorous tests before it is allowed to leave the facility, ensuring that every customer receives the same world-class performance in every single box. When the fire finally goes out, very little ashag remains. This high purity means less cleanup and a more sustainable disposal process after the cooking is done. Our laboratory is the birthplace of a new standard in energy, where we redefine what is possible through the union of science, nature, and industrial innovation. Every data point we collect is a step toward a greener future, proving that waste to energy is not just a dream, but a highly efficient and viable reality today. The final stage is as elegant as the product itself. We house our bio-char in premium, matte black packaging that reflects the luxury and quality of what is inside. Each piece is treated with the respect it deserves, placed carefully into custom-designed inserts that protect the sharp edges and ensure a flawless presentation for the user. The closure of the box is a seal of quality. It represents the culmination of a journey from discarded scraps to a product that sits at the pinnacle of energy. Ready for delivery to the world's finest restaurants and most discerning home chefs, our charcoal travels far to bring the essence of clean fire to every table. Imagine a world where the finest meals are powered by the most sustainable energy. In this luxury kitchen, the transformation comes full circle in a beautiful setting. The chef handles the fuel with ease, its clean surface and perfect shape fitting seamlessly into the high-end culinary tools of a professional environment. As the Wagyu beef hits the grate, the intense, clean heat of the bio-char sears the meat perfectly, locking in flavors without any smoky interference from the fuel. The purity of the fire allows the natural aromas of the food to take center stage, providing a dining experience that is as clean as it is delicious. This is the legacy we are building. A world where luxury and sustainability are not at odds, but are two sides of the same beautifully crafted coin of life. From the humble beginnings of kitchen waste to the heights of a Michelin-starred experience, we have created a perfect, endless circle of resource renewal for the Earth. We are not just making charcoal, we are architecturalizing a perfect life cycle for our plant's resources, turning the forgotten into the unforgettable today and